today to our social media family. Much love, appreciate you guys. As always, this is today's Real with real estate expert Kristina G.
And RealtorRichT.
All right, thank you so much for joining us again. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back, guys. Thanks for visiting us again.
We're back.
We're back and better than ever. We're better than last time, but we'll continue to go that way. Today, we are talking about buying a home this fall. And again, I wanted to quote, thank you. My information came from Keeping Current Matters. I was going to give props.
Greatest place ever.
So we're going to talk about 5 things about buying this fall. Number 1 thing, low mortgage rates.
Low mortgage. I don't know why I'm singing
We're
today.
going to sing everything. That's all right. That's what we can sing.
This is a musical today. The person who cannot sing cannot go.
There's not
to
much,
save her life.
not much
Just
musical talent here.
Be prepared.
Yeah.
Not at all.
We know real estate.
Yeah.
You know.
Sell your house, buy a house, that stuff like that. Could flip a house, build one. But I can't sing.
No. I can tell you when someone sings well. Be like, oh, that was really good.
Yeah, it was.
They should win. All right, so number 1, low mortgage rates with a little bit of singing, not much. So, what do you think? Low mortgage rates.
I
That pops
love
in
low
your head.
mortgage rates.
Everybody loves low mortgage
All
rates.
these 2%ers that I've been refining houses for, which make me super duper jealous, and I think it's incredible. Not saying that you're gonna get a 2%, I'm just saying that a lot of the refis that I do are at 2 point something percent, which is unreal. I went the other day and did a refi closing for an elderly couple, and they bought their first house 40 or 50 years ago, and their refi rate when I went last week was 2.25.
Wow, it's just amazing.
And I couldn't believe it. I'm like 2.2. Personally, that was the lowest one that I've seen so far, and so I of course said that to them. I'm like, this rate is.
It makes me happy. It's great for a client.
So I went and did a refi the other day, and I was really excited that they had the lowest rate that I had ever seen, which was 2.25%.
Oh, that makes me excited. It's great for the client.
It is. So I was telling them that it was the lowest rate that I have ever seen, and they asked me if I knew what their rate was when they bought their first home 40 or 50 years ago. Do you know what that rate was?
I'm guessing 7.8%.
Oh, you are way off. It was a whopping 14%.
Shut the front door.
14%.
Oh.
I was like, get out. They were like, 14. I just damn near fell over. I'm like, never.
Oh, I hope we never see those rates again.
Congratulations for your 2.25.
That makes all the difference in the world.
So big. Such a huge change. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Working while we're podcasting.
Absolutely. So we can also check into your mortgage rates. We could have a discussion about that and hook you up with the right people to refi in order to save you lots of dinero,
Lots of cheddar biscuits.
And again, that's refis, but also the purchases, buyers. Strong for you. And then the sellers when you're moving into your new home, if you are going to finance it, strong for you as well. I don't want to get too far into that because the seller's part will come up in a minute. Number 2, buying a home now, today, can be more affordable than renting.
Okay, so I'm going to go on my little tangent on this one.
With your hands on your hip over there. I don't know if the audience can see it, the laptop there.
So, I have said for a long time, and yes, depending on your rent, okay, if you are paying, saying $1,000 a month in rent, $800-900 a month in rent, you are paying somebody else's mortgage. The likelihood of you being able to get your own home and pay your own mortgage versus paying somebody else's rent is literally through the roof. There's so many people out there who are paying rent of over $1,000 a month. Why? You're paying somebody else's mortgage. And you probably have it stuck in your head, I won't get approved, I don't have this, I don't have that. Have you tried? Honestly, have you tried? Have you reached out? Again, our knowledge is free. Come and pick our brains. We want to help you because then we turn around, we put you in a home. It's a win-win for all of us. You have a home, yes, of course, then we get paid, right? We can't pay our bills without getting paid. You can't pay your bills. You can't get into a home without getting paid. But the point is, we want to help you. We want to educate you. There's a reason we educate ourselves as much as we do and are constantly learning, and it's to dump that knowledge onto you. That was my rant.
Number 3, equity. You build, and these are kind of build on each other, but versus buying versus renting, you could build equity in your...
For yourself instead of for the landlord you're paying when you're renting.
Because the landlord is building equity. You're building their equity when you could be building it yourself.
Oh.
And that's the value in your home versus what you owe on it. The difference, that value, is your equity in that property, which becomes a pretty good number over time.
It's healthy.
It's a healthy number, yes. And time helps that number. Appreciation. So I want to pull those numbers again. Number 4 is appreciation. So not only did you're building equity in your home by paying your mortgage down, but also home values increase or decrease over time. When they increase, their appreciation. So you're building more equity that way. So let me find those numbers. 2021 forecast for appreciation. Fannie Mae 4.4% positive, Zillow positive 3.6%, and CoreLogic a positive 0.6%. So we're building equity, and through appreciation, you're creating more value for your home forecasted for the next year.
And that overall is the goal, right? The whole point, you pay off your home, you want to think about it. And how many people are in starter homes? So you have your first home, right? You don't want to depreciate. You don't want to not have the money in the home. The whole point is to start that home, to turn around, sell it, take the equity, right? And then so you can go and buy another house.
Correct.
Your next home. It's continuously leveling up. That's what I would say.
And we're going to go into number 5. We're going to roll right into it. So number 5, as you buy those different homes, a lot of times you'll buy them, your family's growing. You have changes in your life that requires you to have a different home. So as you build your home, you sell and you go to a home higher value,
right.
At some point you probably want to downsize as well.
Well, yeah, because your style's forever changing.
Correct. That's number 5, changing home buyer needs.
Yeah, 100%. Think about it. 5 years ago, I was perfectly comfortable living in a loft downtown Chicago. Loved it. Didn't want to be anywhere else. Now, you can pay me to go stay in a loft in downtown Chicago. I'm like, give me somewhere where I don't have neighbors, where I'm on like an acre, which you still have neighbors, right? But give me space. Give me a yard for my dogs.
Yes.
Give me a ranch. I want everything on one level. Before I was cool with going up and downstairs. I just don't want that. I want my laundry on the same level as my bedroom. There's other people who they have kids and they want the kids to be able to go upstairs or into the basement. Mom and dad on the main level, or kids on the main level, mom and dad, dad and dad, mom and mom, whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Correct.
Different levels. So, or extended family. A lot of times there's those split level homes where the downstairs is an additional, like a whole house.
The
right?
in-law suites.
Yeah. So like I come from an Italian background. Grandma and grandpa were always in that bottom with the full kitchen and everything. Like we all hung out down there. Then you had the main level, which of course had like the white living room that nobody was allowed to go in. And then everybody lived upstairs. Like that's just how we roll.
And then we rolled into flex rooms, our favorite.
Yeah.
Flex room.
Flex it up.
Yes, with changing people working from home and homeschooling and e-learning and everything. The buyers need different styles or setups for the house so they can be successful in their business or homeschooling.
Again, forever changing, and that's perfect because I didn't even think about that. My brother-in-law, my sister and my brother-in-law, and then my nephew Tutu. Marchette had his office on the main level, right? Well, this was flexed into my nephew's playroom, which then was flexed into his at-home e-learning studio.
Yes.
So.
And as anybody in the market, look for a flex room. You don't want to get into a situation where you need to move again because you don't have that additional space.
Right.
If you have it in the beginning, you could flex it to what your household or your family needs.
And keep in mind, it may not say flex room. We're gonna call it that. You could be, just a couple.
Den.
Yeah, it could be an
Office,
office, a baby's room, whatever that person is using it for that's selling the home. That's what they're gonna list it as. But we turn around and say, okay, hey, this is a flex room, or hey, if you're looking for an office or a gym or this or that, boom, this baby's room just became that.
Yes.
Or it's a loft, whatever it is. But we flex room it up.
Those are our 5. Thank you for spending time with us today. We hope we're valuable as always. We love you guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.